What if I told you that the difference between struggling financially and thriving isn't how much you earn, but how you think? It's a bold claim, right? But here's the kicker. Most people spend their entire lives chasing money, yet never pause to shift their mindset. They stay stuck in a cycle of stress, paycheck to paycheck, wondering why they can't seem to break free. Sound familiar? Elon Musk, the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and some of the most groundbreaking innovations of our time, didn't get there by luck or inheritance. No, he mastered something far more powerful, a way of thinking that turns problems into opportunities and ideas into empires. And here's the exciting part. You can learn to do the same. You don't need $1 million starting point or a genius IQ, just the willingness to adopt a new perspective. Think about it. Musk faced failures that would make most people quit. Rockets exploded, factories nearly collapsed, critics doubted him at every turn. But he didn't stop. Why? Because he viewed every challenge as fuel for his vision. Now imagine applying that same mindset to your own finances. What if you could turn setbacks into stepping stones, habits into wealth-building tools, and ideas into streams of passive income? By the end of this journey, you'll see money in a whole new light. You'll uncover how Elon Musk's principles can guide you to create a business, invest smartly, and transform your financial future. The best part? These strategies are practical, actionable, and work whether you're just starting or already on the path to success. So, are you ready to uncover the secrets behind one of the world's most revolutionary minds? Let's dive in, because what's coming next might just change the way you approach money and life forever. Embrace the power of failure. Failure, it's something most people fear, right? But what if I told you that failure is actually one of the most powerful tools for success? Think about Elon Musk for a second. SpaceX didn't just blast off into the stars. It was built on failures. Those early rocket explosions? They were lessons, not setbacks. Musk didn't let them crush him. He used them to fuel the next attempt. Every failure teaches you something about yourself, your process, and the world around you. If you've ever tried to start a business or build wealth, you probably know failure well. Instead of letting it stop you, see it as a stepping stone, a clue to something bigger. Remember, no one gets to success without stumbles along the way. If you're serious about building wealth or financial independence, you've got to shift your mindset. Failure doesn't mean game over. It means try again. Think about how many times Musk failed before Tesla became the juggernaut it is today. He could have quit after Tesla nearly went bankrupt. But instead, he took what he learned from his mistakes and kept pushing forward. This is the mindset you need to adopt. So, the next time you mess up, whether it's losing money on a bad investment or your business idea falling flat, ask yourself, what's the lesson here? How can I use this to grow? When you start to embrace failure, you begin to understand something really powerful. Growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone. If you're afraid to take risks or make mistakes, you're limiting your potential. The most successful people in the world aren't those who avoid failure, they're the ones who keep going after every fall. And that's where the magic happens. If you want to build wealth, make investments, and even start a business, you'll need to make peace with failure. It's your mentor, your guide, your best teacher. Let's take a quick step back and look at how failure fits into your overall mindset. It's all about how you approach challenges. If you see them as roadblocks, you'll stay stuck. But if you treat them as opportunities to learn, to get better, and to sharpen your skills, you'll come out on top. It's about taking those lessons, adjusting your strategies, and coming back stronger. Start shifting how you see failure. It's not something to be feared, but something to be embraced as part of the process. And speaking of embracing new ideas, let's talk about thinking big, because that's what really sets game changers apart. You won't want to miss this next step, where we'll dive into how Musk's crazy big vision changed everything for him. You'll see why no goal is too big to tackle. Think big, act boldly. When it comes to thinking big, Elon Musk is the ultimate poster child. He doesn't just dream about small wins, he dreams about colonizing Mars, transforming transportation, and shifting the world towards sustainable energy. Now, take a second and think about your own goals. Are they bold enough to excite and challenge you? Most people play it safe, but here's the secret. Big thinking is what sets the winners apart from the rest. Whether it's starting a business, building passive income, or investing in your financial future, bold action is what turns dreams into reality. To act boldly, you've got to push past the fear of failure we just talked about. Imagine Musk stopping to worry about what critics would say about Tesla's electric cars or the potential risks of a SpaceX rocket launch. He would have gone nowhere. You don't have to start with something as extreme as colonizing Mars, but ask yourself, what's the one bold move you can make today toward your financial freedom? Maybe it's investing in stocks for the first time, starting a side hustle, or learning about habits that build wealth. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. The beauty of big thinking is that it opens doors you didn't even know existed. Let's say you've been thinking about starting a business. Instead of just aiming to make some extra cash, why not think about creating a business that solves a real problem? For example, could you develop an app that teaches kids financial literacy? Or maybe start a blog sharing tips on how to create passive income? Big goals inspire big action, and with today's tools, many of which are free, you've got no excuse not to go for it. It's also about staying committed, even when the road gets tough. Bold action requires resilience because, let's face it, things won't always go according to plan. Think of Musk putting his last dime into Tesla when it was on the brink of collapse. That's the level of belief and commitment you need. Whether it's setting up a new income stream, investing in your education, or diving into a new industry, don't let temporary setbacks derail your long-term vision. Bold thinking and action will get you to places you never thought possible. Now, what if I told you that boldness alone isn't enough? The real key to building wealth lies in where you channel your energy and passion. And that's exactly what we'll dig into next, how to focus on investments that truly align with your beliefs and values. Ready? Let's get into it. Invest in what you truly believe in. Elon Musk's investments are driven by his passions and beliefs, not by quick profits. He pours his energy into projects like Tesla and SpaceX because he sees them as game changers for humanity. The same applies to you. Instead of chasing every shiny opportunity, ask yourself, what do I truly care about? If you believe in renewable energy, consider investing in companies like NextEra Energy. If technology excites you, look into startups disrupting industries. Passion creates focus, and focus drives success. Investing in what you believe in isn't just about money, it's about impact. Think about this. When you put your money into something meaningful, it feels less like a gamble and more like a purpose. For instance, if you care about education, you might explore stocks in edtech companies or even fund scholarships. Every dollar you invest becomes part of a bigger story, one that aligns with your values and fuels your drive to succeed. It's also about understanding the power of patience. Passionate investments often require time to bear fruit. Take Musk, for example. His vision for Tesla wasn't an overnight success. Similarly, building wealth through investments takes time. Maybe you've been holding onto a stock that's underperforming, but you believe in its potential. Stick with it, but also stay informed. Read financial news, track trends, and adapt your strategies as needed. For beginners, start small and build confidence. Platforms like Robinhood or Webull let you dip your toes into investing without needing thousands up front. You could allocate $100 toward an ETF that aligns with your interests. Whether it's renewable energy, tech, or healthcare, you're not just growing your wealth, you're supporting causes you believe in. And remember, every small step forward is progress. But here's the kicker, even when you're passionate about your investments, time is your most valuable resource. In the next section, we'll explore how valuing your time can accelerate your path to financial freedom. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Value time over money. Elon Musk's work ethic is legendary. He's known to put in 80 to 100 hours a week because he understands that time is the one resource you can't get back. While you don't need to adopt his extreme schedule, the lesson is clear: how you spend your time directly impacts your financial future. Are you using your hours to scroll endlessly on social media? Or are you learning how to create passive income streams and start a business? Small changes in how you allocate your time can create massive results. Think about this. If you spend just 1 hour a day building a skill, that's 365 hours a year invested in your growth. Imagine dedicating that time to learning about investments or developing habits for financial success. Platforms like Coursera or Udemy offer free courses on education, finance, business, and even personal growth. The time you invest in knowledge compounds, just like money in a high-interest savings account. One way to maximize your time is by outsourcing low-value tasks. Musk doesn't spend hours cleaning his house or organizing paperwork. He hires help so he can focus on high-impact work. For you, this could mean automating bill payments or hiring someone to handle time-consuming chores. By freeing up your schedule, you create space to focus on activities that grow your wealth and improve your mindset. Another approach is batching tasks to boost productivity. Instead of checking emails all day, set aside a specific time for it. Similarly, plan your week in advance so you're not wasting hours deciding what to do next. Tools like Notion or Google Calendar can help you stay on track and make the most of your time. Remember, the goal isn't to work non-stop, it's to work smarter. Now, imagine combining the value of time with a relentless drive for knowledge. That's the sweet spot Musk has mastered, and it's what we'll explore next. Get ready to uncover how constant learning can be the ultimate game changer for your financial future. Constantly learn and innovate. Elon Musk's success is built on a foundation of relentless self-education. Did you know he taught himself rocket science by reading textbooks and asking experts questions? That kind of curiosity is what separates dreamers from doers. You don't need a fancy degree to thrive, just a commitment to learning. Whether it's diving into books like The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham or listening to podcasts on money mindset, every piece of knowledge builds your edge. But learning isn't just about gathering information, it's about applying it. Take the time to analyze your spending habits and research smarter ways to invest. For example, explore how ETFs work or learn the basics of real estate. Platforms like Investopedia or BiggerPockets can simplify these concepts, making them actionable. The goal is to constantly sharpen your understanding so you can make informed decisions that move you closer to financial freedom. Innovation also comes from challenging the status quo. Musk didn't settle for good enough in industries like transportation or energy, he disrupted them. In your life, this could mean questioning outdated beliefs about money. Instead of thinking wealth is only for the lucky, start seeing it as a skill you can master. Try setting bold financial goals, like saving for a rental property or launching a small business that generates passive income. Surrounding yourself with the right resources is key. Build a habit of reading daily, even if it's just for 15 minutes. Subscribe to newsletters like Morning Brew for market updates or join online communities focused on personal finance. When you immerse yourself in an environment of growth, innovation becomes second nature. It's like feeding your brain the fuel it needs to think bigger and act smarter. And here's the thing, learning never stops, and neither should you. But what's the point of all this knowledge if you don't use it to solve real-world problems? In the next section, we'll explore how you can turn your ideas into solutions that truly make a difference. Stay tuned, this is where things get exciting. Solve real-world problems. Elon Musk's empire is built on solving massive global challenges. Think about it, electric vehicles, renewable energy, and space exploration weren't just random projects, they addressed real-world problems that no one else dared to tackle. This mindset isn't reserved for billionaires. Ask yourself, what problems do you see in your community, your industry, or even your own life? Those problems are opportunities waiting to be transformed into wealth-building solutions. For example, consider the rise of eco-friendly products. People are willing to pay more for sustainable options, so why not explore creating a business that aligns with this trend? You could start small, like selling reusable household items or offering a service that reduces waste. The key is to focus on creating value. When you solve problems for others, the money naturally follows. It's about thinking big, even if your first step is small. Innovation thrives when paired with empathy. Musk didn't just create Tesla to make money, he wanted to accelerate the shift to sustainable energy. When you focus on helping others, you build trust and long-term relationships. If you're considering investments, look into companies tackling issues like renewable energy or healthcare accessibility. These industries not only have growth potential but also align with solving critical challenges. Remember, the best solutions don't have to be flashy. Often, simple ideas with practical applications create the biggest impact. For instance, creating an app that tracks daily expenses or launching a financial education blog can address gaps in people's lives. The trick is to think like a problem solver, identify pain points, then brainstorm ways to alleviate them. This approach builds both financial success and personal fulfillment. Now, imagine combining your passion with a purpose-driven mindset. That's where the magic happens, and it's what leads to true resilience. In the next section, we'll uncover how to stay strong and focused even when challenges arise. You won't want to miss this, it's the secret ingredient to lasting success. Maintain unwavering resilience. Elon Musk's journey is a masterclass in resilience. From Tesla nearing bankruptcy to SpaceX facing multiple rocket failures, he's experienced setbacks that would crush most people. Yet, he kept pushing forward. That's the mindset you need to adopt when chasing financial success. Life will throw challenges your way, unexpected expenses, a slow economy, or even personal doubts, but your ability to stay focused will define your future. Resilience starts with reframing setbacks as stepping stones. For example, if your side hustle isn't taking off as planned, use the experience to refine your strategy. Maybe you need to target a different audience or tweak your pricing. Failure isn't the end, it's the beginning of your next move. By keeping a journal to track your lessons learned, you can turn every challenge into an opportunity to improve. Another secret to resilience is surrounding yourself with the right people. Musk didn't build Tesla or SpaceX alone, he leaned on teams who believed in his vision. In your journey, find a mentor, join a mastermind group, or connect with like-minded individuals who inspire you to keep going. Having a solid support system can make all the difference when the going gets tough. Building mental toughness also means celebrating small wins. Every time you save an extra $100, land a new client, or master a financial concept, acknowledge your progress. These small victories keep you motivated and remind you of how far you've come. Over time, these moments add up, proving that resilience isn't about avoiding challenges, it's about overcoming them. And here's the kicker, resilience is a skill anyone can develop, but it requires practice. The more you push through obstacles, the stronger you'll become. So, how do you turn resilience into results that create lasting wealth? Stick around. because we're about to tie it all together in a way that'll transform your approach to money and success. Let's face it, most people spend their lives chasing quick fixes and easy wins, only to end up in the same financial rut. But you're not like most people, you've just unlocked the principles that set true wealth builders apart. Remember Elon Musk's unwavering resilience, his ability to think big, and his focus on solving real problems? These aren't just ideas, they're the foundation for creating passive income, launching a business, and achieving financial freedom. If you're serious about transforming your mindset and taking control of your finances, don't stop here. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now so you never miss another game-changing insight. This channel is your go-to for practical strategies and real-world advice to keep you moving forward. And for those ready to take it a step further, here's the next big move. Grab your copy of Holistic Health, Nourish Your Mind, Balance Your Finances, Transform Your Life. This isn't just another guide, it's your roadmap to building passive income streams, wiping out debt, and staying mentally sharp under financial pressure. Click the link in the pinned comment now and start transforming your finances today. It's your time. Remember, success isn't about where you start, it's about how you choose to move forward. The only question left is, are you ready to take that step?